Good morning. Our inspirational reading this morning comes from Reverend Michael, and it speaks to his November theme: your longing, your calling, and your contribution. Beloved, wonderful soul family, lovers of God, lovers of humanity, and lovers of our sacred Mother Earth, I offer this to you as our theme of the month as we reverentially celebrate 39 years of sacred service to the awakening of humanity. Through our Sunday services, Agape University courses, special events, and many ministries that uplift, heal, and catalyze transformation, we have touched millions of lives during this incarnation of the Agape International Spiritual Center. As we continue unfolding individually and collectively, our journey begins with the longing of the soul. The longing. Within every human being is a sacred yearning, a divine impulse urging us to awaken, to express, and to serve. It is the quiet whisper of destiny calling us to activate our capacity for love and offer our gifts to the world. As I have said often, every impulse is incomplete until it finds a universal outlet. The longing within your soul seeks expression, a channel through which it may uplift, heal, inspire, and transform the collective. We did not enter this human incarnation to maintain the status quo. We came to be vibrational architects of a renewed world, to transform stagnation into spiritual evolution and divine excellence. The calling. As our longing matures, it becomes a calling, the inner pull of the presence of God drawing us to a higher expression of being. The call does not come from the outer world. It arises from the indwelling spirit. You are being called by your future self, your Christed nature, your true potential seeking activation. Sometimes your career provides the foundation that supports your calling. Even if your career is not necessarily your calling, it can be infused with excellence, integrity, and service so that it becomes a ripe condition that supports the unfolding of your higher calling. And when your career and calling merge, when your outer work aligns with your inner purpose, life becomes a symphony of sacred service. The real measure of success is not achievement, but alignment with divine purpose. The contribution. When we answer our calling, our life naturally unfolds into contribution, the sacred offering of your soul to the whole of creation. Beloveds, you did not come to earth to get, but to give. Contribute light, compassion, creativity, love, and divine excellence into humanity's awakening. Our joy increases exponentially when we give for those who live to give and live to contribute, tap into the eternal current of divine joy. Those who live to give and to serve live within the circulation of divine abundance, experiencing what may be called a higher joy, happiness quotient. In the language of the mystics and quantum physics, energy is never lost, only transformed. When we give, the frequency of that giving returns to us in amplified form. The quantum field mirrors back the vibration we emit. Thus, love expressed is love multiplied. Give, and it shall be given to you. A good measure pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. Luke 3:38. Through contemplation, meditation, and power and inquiry, we discover our longing is not deficiency. It's divine propulsion. It is the attractor field of destiny drawing us toward our highest potential expression. As we align with this eternal magnetism, we become conscious participants in both the evolution of our soul and the awakening of humanity. Let us celebrate and expand our awareness of the all good and live fully. We have incarnated for these times. Lovingly submitted, Michael B. Beckwith, founder and visionary leader, the Agape International Spiritual Center. Let us turn within and know that we were chosen. Oh, how great it is to be loved by God. Oh, how great it is to know that we have it all. And we came here with a divine plan and a divine purpose. And Reverend Michael specifically wrote this so that we might receive all that we are here to be and to do. I'm so grateful for this as we bless this day, knowing that we have a longing, a calling, and a contribution. So grateful for this, so grateful for this awareness, so grateful for the awakening. Oh, what a joy to say with such confidence and pride and acceptance. And so it is. Amen.
That was our very own Reverend Leon Campbell Jr., the director of our youth and family ministry here at Agape. And once again, I have the opportunity to welcome you, as he just did, to our way of meditation service. I want you to begin to feel the many people who are tuning in with us at this precise moment from all over the globe. Hundreds and hundreds of beings. And by the end of the week, as people tune into this, there'll be thousands upon thousands of people who will be sitting with us at this precise moment. Since the past, the present, and the future are happening simultaneously, that those individuals that will be sitting with us in the future are already here right now. So there is a magnification and an amplification of the insights and the revelations that are occurring as we are sitting right now. So though you are, wherever you are on the planet, though you may be alone, you'll come to an understanding that alone is all one. You may be by yourself physically, but you are all one with the infinite presence of God Almighty, God All Beauty, God All Joy, God All Intelligence, and the many beings who are sitting with us at this particular moment. So then you combine that with the awareness of that powerful quantum statement that was issued by Yeshua ben Joseph over 2,000 years ago, supposedly, where he said, as I am lifted up, I draw all unto me. First, the I am presence is the presence of God as our individual life. And he was saying, as I am lifted up, and he was absolutely coherent with the I am presence, I draw all unto me. That's another way of saying that the highest vibration wins, and that every insight that is occurring in meditation, whoever you're connected with via quantum entanglement or deep sense of oneness, is lifted as well. So allow your imagination to be re-enchanted for a moment where our planet is concerned and where the world is concerned. The planet, obviously, is Pachamama, Gaia. It's a living entity that's conscious, and the vibration and the frequency of the planet is quickening. And then there's the world, which is the condensation of thoughts and beliefs, opinions, points of view, perspectives, and positionalities that have condensed itself into a worldview or an experience of the world. They're not the same thing, by the way. So as we're being lifted up out of the world of appearances and having insights and revelations into intelligence and beauty and love and loveliness and joy, and we're vibrating in a different frequency, and as we're lifted up, we draw people on the planet into a higher frequency so that we're not trying to fight or resist that which is intimidating, that which is seducing, that which is provoking on the limited condensation level, the news, perhaps. We're vibrating higher than that and then lifting, not by might or power, but by frequency. Frequency is our currency. So don't be fooled. You sitting wherever you are, you might be alone, you might be with a group of people meditating. You're more powerful than you think. You're more powerful than the thought forms moving through your mind. Your vibration as you're being lifted up in meditation is literally and vibrationally changing the world of appearances, because that's all vibration condensed itself into experience. And so don't be fooled. When you're sitting, you're making a difference for your own personal transformation, insight, revelation, you becoming more you, while at the same time, your neighborhood is changing. The city in which your body temple is changing. The world is changing because there's so many of us coming together and having an acute awareness of the wonder and the awe and the power and the presence and the love of God. And it is accumulative, so that those that were called crazy in the 70s that were talking about free love and meditation and hippie vibrational frequencies, all the way up to the moment that we now know that all of that is science. It's neuroscience, it's quantum physics, it's epigenetics, it's evolutionary biology. All of that is becoming like a focal point of articulation. The nomenclature has changed, the language has changed. And even though there are some people still living in the dark ages, thinking that materialism is the end-all, be-all, that if you can't smell it, taste it, touch it, hear it, feel it, physically, then it's not real. There are a few people still living in the dark ages of that particular perception, but it's fading fast. Because now, with biofeedback and the measurement of the frequencies of the brain and heart coherence, The materialistic point of view is dissolving. And all that has been taught for thousands of years by the mystics is now science. And so I say all of that to say that when you sit with an intention to wake up to your glorious nature and come out of a materialistic point of view, to come out of thinking that what you see with your physical eyes is reality, because you can only see a small bit of reality, the frequency of electromagnetism and radiation and all that which you cannot see, and the vibration and frequencies that you cannot see. Most people can't see the angelic realm, yet it's real. Most people can't see the ancestral realm, but it's real. Most people can't see the Akashic records, but they're real. You're surrounded by a living field. You're surrounded by a presence, but most people can't see it physically. So always remember that old statement, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. That generally is referred to gossip and things like that, but it's also referring to reality. You don't even know what you're looking at, because what you're looking at is a projection of your own opinions, points of view, perceptions, and positionalities, so you're always looking at yourself. I remember a practitioner over at Founders Church, and somebody would come in and they would, vent about whatever was going on in their life, and they would say, well, my husband did this, or my wife, or my girlfriend, or my boss. He would say, okay, now that you told me about yourself, let's talk about reality. Now that you talked about yourself, let's figure out where this projection is coming from. So we're only seeing ourselves to a great degree. So in your practice of meditation, and meditation means paying attention, but it also really means paying attention and seeing that which is real. That's a nanosecond of seeing, not with your physical eyes, seeing that which is real. It's a breakthrough. It's, oh my God, I'm surrounded by the presence. Oh my God, there's light here. Oh my God, there's love here. Oh my God, I'm changed. It can be a nanosecond that extends itself, so that when you get off the mat, you get off of your chair, you're still walking in the awareness of the ineffable, the presence, the beauty, the love, the intelligence. Now, this is called labor of the soul. It's work. I call it work play. Meaning, if you can remember when you were a small child and you played with your friends, if you had this as an experience, oftentimes it wasn't about winning or losing anything. It was just the moment of playing with your friends, whether it was tag or whatever it was. It was okay to win, but winning was just like a side effect, kind of. What was really going on was like you were in a moment of play with your buddies. So work play is like in meditation, you're not projecting something into the future. Oh, I'm going to be enlightened way in the future. I got to win. I got to get there. I got to chase something. No. You're sitting with a slight smile on your face because you realize you can't get there from here. But when you get there, there is here. So you start with the awareness, I'm entering into the temple of enlightenment with the awareness that I'm already enlightened. All I'm doing is letting go of the mental debris that's keeping me from seeing reality. So I'm already here. I'm already who I am. I'm just eliminating the debris by sitting. It's just like having a glass of muddy water, and you shake it up, and it's mud all in the water, but then you put the glass down, and you come back a little while later, and all the mud is down at the bottom, and the water's clear. You sit with intention, and there becomes a cleansing of the mud. Sometimes there's chemicalization, meaning it comes into consciousness to be released. Sometimes it's released. You see. What's the key? Stillness, with intention, silence, solitude. Become still. Have an intention to wake up. Move into the silence. Realize you're in your own fortress of solitude. Sit. And then you'll come to a startling realization that so many of your problems are made up. They're just in your mind. Expectations about this, expectations about that. I wish this was different. I wish that was different. But if you can sit and be grateful for your life exactly as it is, the resistance to good will dissolve. The resistance to your life will dissolve. And gratitude will open up a portal to allow more of life to flow through you. You'll become more receptive to the good that's everywhere, but you can't see because you're resisting or you're anticipating or expecting rather than having an insight. It's already here. I am what thou art, and thou art what I am now. And then that who you are unfolds. More of you reveals itself. I am trying to articulate that which cannot be articulated. Trying to articulate the ineffable. This is why stories and parables and things like that are necessary, because words cannot even convey. Are you ready to sit? I think you are. Back straight, erect, without being rigid. Today, let's have our hands on our lap. Let's allow the hands to be facing downward as a reflection of bringing heaven to earth. The word heaven means ever expanding good. Not merely a destination place, but a continual expansion of our awareness of the all good. I'm in heaven. My awareness of love and beauty and intelligence is expanding. It's amplified. It's multiplied. And I am bringing it with me everywhere that I go. I'm bringing heaven, love, beauty, and intelligence, kindness and compassion everywhere that I go. This I am presence is everywhere. It's omni. So embrace an intention. This intention is going to imprint. You could say the quantum field and it will be reflected back to you. Or you can say this intention is going to be responded to by universal law. So whether you say metaphysically it's responded to you by universal law, or you say quantum physically that the quantum field is responding to this frequency, same thing. Intend, just establish an intention right now to wake up to your real and glorious nature. Do not be concerned about anyone else right now. Don't have an opinion about anyone. Just you and God right here. I am intending to wake up to my glorious nature, which is light, divine luminosity. I am waking up now. That's your intention, waking up. You are paying attention to your intention, the word of it, the feeling of it. I'm waking up to my glorious nature. I'm tending to my intention. Now, allow yourself to feel the frequency of gratitude that you can sit. And you're sitting in proxy for individuals who can't sit. We're all one on the planet. And though there are lesser brothers and sisters who have been brainwashed into separation from others, the theys, the thems, the others, those people in that country, those people with those color of skin, those people with those religion. There are lesser brothers and sisters who still live in a simulation of separation. But we are aware that as we are to love our neighbor as ourselves, we are aware that everyone on the planet is our neighbor. So we sit in proxy for those who can't sit. They are under the siege of war. Hurricanes, typhoons, droughts, famine. There are people on the planet just seeking to survive another day. We are one with all of these beings. There are those who have been brainwashed to drop bombs on people, and people they don't know, and they don't even know why they're doing it. The government just tells them to do it, and they just salute and go do it. They're brainwashed. They're little brothers and sisters of ours. We love them, nevertheless. We stand in proxy as a point of awakening to all humanity to come back to sanity. Enlightenment and sanity mean the same thing. So here you are, intending to wake up, knowing that you are changing the world for the better. You're aware that the body's breathing. It's a vibrational anchor point to present moment, so you're not futuring or pasting. You're present with yourself. That becomes opening for insight into the eternal now. Within you, there's a reverberation of be still and know that I am God in the midst of you. Your I am presence is reverberating. It is your real nature. It is your real being. I am. I am. Eternal. I am. Love. I am. Peace. I am. Intelligence. I am God in the midst of you. Another moment, pure stillness, silence, solitude. Continuing in this consciousness of oneness with the all of the power, all of the presence, all of the love, all of the beauty, all of the joy, all life is omnipresent. It is everywhere, simultaneously being itself, for there is no thing outside of the infinite. So all of the presence is right where we are right now. It is from this awareness of our activated intrinsic oneness and a dynamic feeling tone of gratitude for simply being that we're able to recognize this presence that is everywhere, and it is indeed the presence as I like to say, that is never an absence. Everywhere, right where we are. In this dynamic recognition of this sacred truth, a deep feeling tone of unity emerges from the depth of our being. I am that which thou art, and thou art that which I am. And from this awareness, the vibrational word is spoken, a frequency, a vibration. Let there be light, let there be life, let there be beauty, let there be joy, let there be abundance, let there be opulence, let there be life everywhere, conscious of itself. That is us here and now. And the activating frequency of let there be reverberates itself through our individual and group soul to such a degree that the realm of ever-expanding good is being revealed on earth at this moment. It's a revelation. Something wonderful is happening. We've been pulled out of the sludge of time, out of the debris of separation. And the luminosity of our own being is so bright. We see through the seduction and intimidation and provocation of a world that is dying. And we see the light, the bright light of the world as it truly is, emerging now through us. The world is won by God. The world is new again. Behold, I make all things new. And this is where we live. Come with me into the upper room. Feel your oneness with God as we anchor this loving intelligence on earth, as it is an ever-expanding awareness of our oneness with the presence. Oh, we give thanks. We celebrate this moment, and we celebrate all the beings who are joining with us at this precise moment, past, present, and future, happening now. And we let it be. And so it is, even now. Amen. And we say to each other, whoever we're with, even if we're by ourselves, we say it inwardly, now, so be it. So be it. Thank you so much for joining with us for our Way of Meditation service that happens every single Sunday, beginning at 6:45 a.m. Pacific time. Please join with us whenever you can, whether it's at the time we're doing it or later on our YouTube channel or Facebook or agapelive.com. Join with us in this coherent moment, a moment of coherence around that which is real. This is our opportunity to tap into our generosity gene. And why I say that, because you have designer genes. You've been designed by the infinite to be a contributor, to be a giver, not a taker. And though individuals on the planet may have been brainwashed into thinking they're here on the planet to take, we say, retake. Change your mind. You've come to give and to celebrate what you can give when you can give. And this is your opportunity to give and to support this spiritual community this month, celebrating its 39th anniversary. We've had the privilege of touching millions of people in our 39 years, uplifting, healing, transforming, educating, bringing people into a dynamic feeling tone of transformation and self-love and appreciation. you can join us right now. You can take out your cellular device and you can shine the camera portion on the QR code that's on the screen. This is the Venmo technology. It'll take you right into the domain of Agape International Spiritual Center. There you can choose the amount you're desiring to give today. And if you've given the same thing every week, just add $1. Just so that you're increasing, so you're expanding. If $1's too less, add 10. If that's too less, add 50. If that's too less, add 1,000. Wherever you are in your vibration of money right now. If Venmo is not your thing, for whatever reason, text the word give to 424-321-6243. It'll take you right into the domain of Agape, but you're using text to donate. And there, you can write the word cover after your donation, which means you're covering the expense of that technology, which is approximately 3% of your gift. So there you have Venmo, QR code, and you have text to donate, 424-321-6243. And I love seeing those letters where you write. I was just with the accounting staff for lunch this week, in consciousness at our staff meeting. And one of them was just sharing about the beautiful letters that we receive. And some of you say you take screenshots of these things and use it later. Actually, that took place at a staff meeting. And so listen, how else can you give? You know. I'm thinking of a joke right now, but I'm not going to say it. Anyway, you can mail it in. Make your checks and money orders out to Agape International. Send it to Agape International, 8549 Wilshire Blvd, Suite 11, 56, right? Yes. Beverly Hills, California, 90211, USA. And you can send yours in right away. If you want to go directly to our website, go to agapelive.com. Find the donation banner, navigate yourself to it, choose the amount you want to give today, add a little bit more, and check out. You'll be checking into your inner prosperity. And I say this, there's so many people right now that are affected by tariffs, government shutdowns, economic uncertainty. Many people can't give the way they normally give. And we understand that. If you're not affected like that by many people, please give a little bit more. Now, what we're going to do is we're a tithing community. So this month we are tithing to the food banks in our community, 10% of the money that comes in, because there are people being affected by the government shutdown. And some people don't have enough food and substance for their family. So we try to give to local communities, and we tithe to different organizations. But this moment, we're going to be tithing to the food banks. So be aware that 10% of whatever you give is going to go to that, okay? So amp up your giving. Thank you so much for doing so. Reverend Julie, come forward.
Good morning. We've got a couple highlighted announcements for you today. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. Here we go. Join Reverend Michael for an intimate New Year's meditation retreat in Costa Rica, December 29th through January 2nd. Join us in the lush beauty of Costa Rica. Register today at agapelive.com. As you prepare for this retreat into stillness, this Wednesday's Take Back Your Mind dives deeper into the practice that makes it all possible. And on Friday's Life Question of the Week, quieting the voice of self-doubt and staying spiritually centered when the world feels like it's unraveling. It is celebration time. Join us. We're turning 39 years young in a high vibration of love and oneness. Let's pack this house with gratitude, joy, and divine energy. Sunday, November 16th at both the 9 and 11:30 a.m. services. We would love to have you join us in person, so be here and let's celebrate together. Zoom Laughter Yoga this Tuesday, 6 p.m., facilitated by Agape practitioner Martin Weech. On our website, you can click the banner to register. No experience is necessary. You just got to be able to laugh. And join us for Freedom Path Ministry this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Experience Release from Addiction, Limiting Beliefs, and Attachments with Reverend Kim Stanwood Terranova. Visit our website and click on the Freedom Path banner to register and learn more about this. This free community event welcomes everybody. Go ahead and visit agapelive.com to find out about all of our events. You can peruse the bookstore. You can archive services in the way of meditation practice. So many opportunities. Pick what's yours and dive in. Many blessings to you.
Thank you, Reverend Julie. Let us take a moment and receive the offerings, the gifts, the tithes, the donations that are coming in right now from all of you. You are the vehicle through which the presence of God is giving through. And so I appreciate you opening up and being a conscious vehicle for the demonstration of all needs met for our spiritual community at this time in human history and beyond. We turn within in this moment and we give thanks. We just live in a deep sense of thankfulness that we are awake, aware, and alive. Thankfulness that we can share. Thankfulness that we're a part of a global international community of lovers of God and lovers of humanity. A point of transformation of our own life. We give thanks for this. And we allow it to be so now and unto forevermore. And so it is. Amen. Thank you so much for your generosity. And you heard the announcement that I am facilitating a meditation retreat in Costa Rica. It'd be a wonderful moment for you to fly there if you're not already in Costa Rica and participate in this magnificent meditation retreat. It's going to be a good transformational reset for all of us. Space is limited, so sign up today. Let's rise. Register today. Let's do it. Let's do this. As you hear Charles Holt singing, I'm tired of the guilt.
I'm tired of the guilt.
See?
That brings me pain.
That brings us pain.
Now is the time for me to let go.
Now is the time to let go of the shame.
The past behind.
We're allowing the past to be behind.
I see anew.
We see with vision eyes anew.
I'm ready.
We're ready for a great change, a great transformation, a great unfoldment, a great revelation. We're ready, we're prepared through spiritual practice to become more and never less than our true self, and it's happening right now. We have total forgiveness for everything, letting go of the toxic thoughts of resentment, animosity, separation, and stepping to a great vibrational frequency of wanting. We're one with God. We're one with life. We're one with love. We're one with beauty. We're one with abundance. We're one with prosperity. We're one with divine order. We're one with divine presence of God. And we become anchor points for this sacred truth on earth with our every thought, our every word, and our every action. We are the emissaries of a dynamic good flowing on this planet at this time in human history. We give thanks for this, and we let it be now and unto forevermore. And so it is. Peace and dynamic blessings. For those of you who are in the LA area, LA adjacent, come on up to Agape in person. You're going to love it. Obviously, we have the 11 a.m. meditation service, 11:30 a.m. Pacific time, worship and celebration service. Now, you got an extra hour of sleep, so you might as well come on up here. And then, of course, we have our 8:30 meditation service and 9 o'clock worship and celebration service as well. Most people come to the 11, but you can come to any one you want. Peace and blessings.